Alright, what up, people? It's time for everyone's most favorite racing game, according to chat yesterday. Oh, what did I do? I screwed up my Gamecube somehow. What did I do? Okay, we're good. I don't know how. So many people were just like, man, this game is annoying. This seems pretty boring. It's like, damn, I didn't think it was that bad. But anyway, it's Extreme G3. Another fine product of Acclaim. We're a little bit into this. I thought we were halfway done, but apparently we're not. I don't understand the format of this game at all, but apparently we are not halfway done. Oh, wait, no. It looks like, to me, like we've got half the trophies right there, but apparently these are like the bad versions of the trophies. And I'm gonna have to do them again, maybe. They look good to me. Anyway, let's just get stuck into it, I guess. We are on the Cesium League. I will probably lose, but I'll make money. Hey, Ludicrous. Also, thanks for the "this looks super hype" emo. I do appreciate it. It's honestly only, I mean, that's fair. I don't really expect anyone to be paying full attention to this. It is just a racing game. At the end of the day, there's really only so interesting a racing game could be. And that is F-Zero GX. F-Zero GX is the most interesting a racing game could be. Well, a little bit, but it's a lot more standard. Tempting the sun with a 3-hour drive, burnt your left arm and nothing else. Because the sun was shining directly in front of the window, right? Wait. Okay, I have a really dumb question, Gnome. I'm about to ask the stupidest thing you've ever heard. Does that mean in Canada the cars are like the US? Where the steering wheel's on the left? And you like drive on the right side of the road? Okay. I should probably know this because I've literally been to Canada. But it was a while ago, and I don't remember. You do see a few right-hand drive cars just because it's not horrible to import them from England. Interesting. Because, yeah, that's something you literally never see in the US. Oh, come on. The elevation is like just not quite right for shooting this guy. Really? I'm out of bullets? How am I out of bullets? I barely even shot anybody. Oh, can I still? No! Okay, we still come in first though. He like slowed down right at the end. Easy game. You usually assume UK and its colonies have the right-hand drive and Japan. Well, do they not do right-hand drive in just like the rest of Europe? Like in like Germany and shit, do they drive on, have they got it on the left side? No. Huh. I guess I just kinda have been wrong about that. I just figured it was a weird Europe thing. I guess it's specifically a weird England thing, but like also Japan. And it's kind of like, well, you know. Most of Europe is left-hand drive. Okay. Well, now I know. Well, our way's better anyway, so there. Get wrecked, Europe. Or specifically England. Ah, you definitely want to take that. That's way faster if you go off the ramp. I don't think there's ammo refills anywhere in this level. I didn't see one. Insert the bus meme. What's the bus meme? Oh, here we go. Dude, both of these guys need to die. Their health is so low. I mean, their health being low means they can't boost anymore. So I can just pass them now. Came from like 1,000 years ago. Well, I don't think cars. Travelers would go on the left and their sword arm to the right to defend from muggers. So driving on the left is so that you can defend your car from muggers. You're kidding me. That's a thing? Okay, you have to keep boost for that. I was kind of wondering what would happen. Apparently that's what happens. Is this F-Zero on motorcycles? Pretty much. It's not nearly as like dynamic and exciting as F-Zero, but yes, it does have like the shared shield and boost mechanic. It doesn't let you play aggressively with it though, which is weird. Like in F-Zero, you can boost until you are like straight up out of shield. Like you will touch anything and die immediately. So they really let you play very risky with it. This game stops letting you boost once you hit a certain level, and you can still take kind of a lot of bullets after that point, which is just really lame, in my opinion. You should be able to boost until you're just an inch from death, if that's what you want to do. Also, the tracks are a whole lot less deadly. Like, that's the first time I've died to a track. For the most part, there's railings everywhere, so you can't fall off. Dude, when I passed that guy, he instinctively started shooting, and he was shooting at the dude in front of me. Because his aim is so bad. I got the computers to shoot each other. There we go. That's how it's done. He's gotta have some shield left over. Or some... yeah. The US started out riding on the left, and then switched, whereas Canada had been a mix of both before agreeing on right-handed traffic. Thanks, Canada. For being on our side. I mean, yeah, mixed sounds like a really bad idea. Imagine having to, like, keep track of that depending on what street you're on or where in the country you are. Are you for real? That guy in front of me has, like, literally 0.2 HP. Alright, he's dead. I committed murder. I've got my murder quota for this race. Special junctions to go from right to left-handed. That just sounds really bad. Hopefully I won't die. Cool. I'm going 400 per hour. No unit given, 400. I guess that's one way to do the units in these games. Instead of worrying about making sure the units make sense, just don't give any units. Yeah, I'm not even sure it's per hour. It could just be, you know, who knows. 400. No, not create new file. It feels pretty fast when you're playing it. Like, I think this game's kinda good, actually. This is another one of those, like, secret, not terrible acclaim games. I like this more than the N64 games. Ugh. Well, I just need to come in 7th in this race, which is usually really easy. I just need 7th. And the rain is one of those things that you just see through when you're like focusing on the game. Like, definitely if you're watching the game, I get that. But when you're playing, you just don't even see it. I didn't notice the rain until you said something. Better than Speed Kings? Yes. You can ask me that again when we're still playing this in 10 hours, because the game gets hard. And maybe I'll have a different answer for you, but right now, yes, better than Speed Kings. Let's see if going this way is any better. Was Speed Kings was the one that had the very, like, we had to use a cheat to unlock the last one. Because we didn't know how you were supposed to do it, and I had beaten everything else. And then it was, like, really underwhelming. Better than Tube Slider, that's tough. That's tough to say. Tube Slider's kind of garbage, but it's interesting garbage. Alright, we'll come in second then. Maybe. Yeah, second place is okay. I'll take that. I just needed 7th. I guess that does make Speed Kings the other GameCube game that I had to cheat, although I think it might have rolled credits before we even got there. There was something weird about it, where like, the long play didn't even play that last section, and like the other GameCube guide didn't play that last section. Like it's listed in the menu. It was like in the menu they said there were 7 circuits, or 6, I think it was 6. The menu said there are 6 circuits to unlock, but like it's not mentioned anywhere in the game about the 6th one, and I think it rolled credits after the 5th even. But there was some kind of cheat code that would unlock a 6th one. And there was no info anywhere online about how you were meant to unlock that. I've qualified for the next speed class. You know, I bet this is gonna be why the 250Gs are over the trophies. Like, look, now we're at 500G. And I bet... Yeah, see, this is what I was seeing. I looked up some stuff about the game. Francium is special. They're gonna make me do lithium, rubidium, and cesium again, and like re-get the trophies, but now, like the platinum versions or something. So the game is like deceptively, it's not as short as it looks like it's gonna be initially. Let's see, can I get some stuff? Yeah, 550G engine. Alright, back to lithium. We go again. See, this is gonna be why I did so bad at the time trial. I did that time trial when I was at like 250G or something, and now we're at 550G. So even though this is just, like, this is that track that we did the time trial on, where it's literally just, like, pretty much completely straight. Except the laps should be a lot faster now. And they're making me do 3 laps instead of 2. I don't approve of that. That's bad, actually. We'll see if it's any harder, though. It's faster. But is it harder? Or are the racers gonna be just as bad at this? I suck. That was interesting. There's like a breaking the sound barrier effect there. Did you see that? I think that's the first time I've ever gone that fast. I was just holding down the boost button. Oh, yeah, okay. See, they're starting to get better weapons as well. I see. I see how it is. My shields are bad. Hold on a sec, guys. Hold on a sec, guys. No! The shield regen thing was right there. Alright, well, the game did stop being completely free. Hey, Arts. It's Extreme G. In the future, we're all gonna race the light cycles from Tron like this. You'll see. Yeah, check it out. There's like a sonic boom effect. Pretty sick. Well, no, you won't die. The catchphrase that the game keeps saying is live, earn, burn. And if you die, you wouldn't be doing the live part. So you won't die. This is safe. Don't worry about the burn part of that. I don't know what they mean by that. They mean like burn rubber. I need to get ahead enough of these people that they won't harass me with bullets. Surely not. I'm totally out of boost. Alright, well, I guess we just hope for the best now. Yep, we're good. I think this is a pretty early GameCube game, and I feel like it looks kind of good. The frame rate is definitely working on me, though. When I see the 60 FPS, my hand automatically go to the 4 out of 5. That guy just fucking rocketed me. There goes like all my boost. Well, this race is gonna be really bad. I feel like the third lap just gives me more time to pass people, though. Like, the thing about the 2-lap system was that it was kind of hard to pass 11 other people in 2 laps, even with all of your boost. The third lap, I feel like they're just giving me more time, and so they might have just made the game easier. Yes, Theo. the game is doing... You don't really see this that much on the GameCube, but you would see this a lot on like N64 and PS1. There's a resolution change between the gameplay and the menus. I'm sort of just like disregarding that because I'm a Chad, and you can force 480p on all GameCube games. But like if you were just a normal person in 2002 or whatever playing this game, probably what would happen is that the gameplay is 240p and the menus are 480i. And that's because there's a whole lot less stuff happening on the menus, so they can make it, and it doesn't have to be quite as responsive as well. So they can afford to make the menus render at a higher resolution and make them look nicer. Although, I can't imagine that a GameCube game was actually 240p. That sounds wrong to me. So I don't know what resolutions they were using, but that sort of thing. I don't know. There were all sorts of weird resolutions. Just like completely non-standard things that we have no name for. Bro, he just parked behind me while I was trying to regen shields. I probably shouldn't have let him do that, but I did. This race is gonna be bad now. It was already bad, but now it's continuing to be bad. You can see the pop-ins so clearly with the motorcycles. Whenever they're at a slight distance, the motorcycle in front of you will just vanish. And you'll just see the light trails. Oh wait, no, yes, okay. I thought I had just attempted to take fourth at the last second. I did. Cool. That's not good. That's probably not good. I have to come in third in this next one, or we just lose. I could have done better on that if I didn't take so much damage.
Extreme G race fans, welcome to Crystal Area. Riders, prepare to race.
Okay, hang on. I'm trying to coordinate some shit with Froob about some stuff, and it keeps happening in the middle of my stream. There are some exciting near-future plans for Yakuza speedrunning in the works. except like actually. I don't know about getting third in this. This isn't going too good. It's the whole first lap done, and I'm only in 9th. Hey, Mace Gamer. 10th even. Dude, their aim got so much better. He just, like, tracked me as I moved to get out of the shot. Seriously, dude. Okay. Good, no one shot me that time. How am I supposed to get ahead when they just boost back out of you the moment you pass anyone? Once you've passed them by a little bit, they stop doing that. It's a bit weird. It does sort of feel like the computer is a little bit cheaty, but like not so bad, which I think is like the right amount of cheating. Because like obviously all these racing game devs, the reason why you implement rubber banding in your racing game is so that the computer doesn't just get totally stomped. So like most racing game AI will be a little bit cheaty, but you don't want it to be so cheaty that it feels like unfair or impossible or random to win. And I feel like they accomplished that. I'm not really passing anybody right now though, which is bad. We're probably fucked. Not sure how I'm gonna pass 2 people. Or kill 2 people. I don't think either of those things are gonna happen. Yeah, no. Kinda wish I hadn't overwritten my save with that 4th place finish in the race before this one. That's, kinda bad. That's kinda bad. I definitely put myself in a harder position here. It does sort of seem like I might have less boost than them, because they just always have boost. I mean, part of the issue Part of the issue is that they're starting way in front of me. I think what's happening, I think the way this works is that they don't use up all of their boost. They just save it for moments when they need to pass you and stuff. And they're just naturally going to be really far ahead of you because the game sets them up that way. This is more like one of those racing games. It's not like a thing like, I don't know, like Mario Kart where everyone starts more or less in the same place at the same time. It's more like, there's a lot more retro racing games that are like this than newer ones, where you just start in dead last and you just have to like pass people one at a time. And the idea is that you have to pass everyone before the race is over to win. That sounds really obvious, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean by that. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think that was too bad, but I'm in 10th after a whole lap. I passed 2 people. I'm honestly not sure what to do in this situation, because it seems like your options are either continue or quit. Like, what if I want to restart the circuit that I'm on because I didn't place very well in an earlier race? Is that even an option that I have, or am I just stuck having to get 3rd in this? Otherwise, I'm soft locked. That can't be. There has to be some way to restart it. Maybe if I hit quit. Yeah, he did. He did not live or earn. He burned. Man, that turn right at the start gets me every time. It's like hard to do. I think I have the best engine for now. I don't think I can get a better engine. And I don't think there's better shields. I'll probably go double check the store. But like, yeah, this is going way worse than last time, even though I don't think I'm racing any worse. I think I got lucky to even get 5th in this. Getting 3rd's gonna be, like, not a thing. Man, that guy's like mostly dead. Ah. Well, I take 6, but that's worse than last time. I don't know what my total time is compared to the last attempt, but I don't think I raced worse. I killed 2 people that time. Yeah, quit seems like it just... Quit just kicks you out to the main menu. And it doesn't seem like there's a way to reset it. I legit think you might have to just come in 3rd now. I might have just locked myself into that position, or I have to come in 3rd. Oh, here's a better engine. The 600G engine. This wasn't in the store 5 minutes ago. Okay, well, that helps. But yeah, as far as like stuff I can buy from the store, we have a bunch of weapons, and then higher ammo, higher ammo regen rate. Oh, this is just better shield. Hold up, buying this. Oh, it's slightly too expensive. There is just higher shield capacity, which, because my shield capacity is not filling to full on each lap, this really isn't as much of an upgrade as you would think. Like, in terms of, like, total amount of boost available to me throughout a race, you know, let's say this doubles the length of my bar, I will get 1 extra bar, but I won't get, like, 3 extra bars, 1 for each lap or anything like that. I don't think the weapons are one-time use. I think I might just get these, because they're kind of expensive. So, like, the leech sounds kind of tempting, right? Energy draining power transfer system, that just sounds like the ability to steal boost from people, which, yes please. But I'm gonna leave the weapons alone for now. Let's see if the 600G... Yeah, I think I want the shield boost. Even though it's, like, not that great, it's still a shield boost. It matters. Anyway, hopefully now with the better engine we can win this. Did Tube Slider have that? Really, like, my main distinct memory of playing Tube Slider is that whenever you took a turn, you had to be, like, extremely careful about the way you did it. Because if you got turned even, like, slightly sideways, you would just start, like, flipping around in the tube, and you would immediately lose all of your placement. Like, you could ruin a race so easily in Tube Slider. Every turn was, like, the sweatiest thing. It was like the first 3 hours of that game, I was like, oh, this game is impossible, it's so hard. And then once you kind of figure out how the turns work, it suddenly becomes a lot more playable. But the first couple hours of Tube Slider are, like, awful. No. There is no Tube Slider music in the playlist. I kind of forgot I meant to add anything from Tube Slider. I should go back and take a second look at that. Yeah, it's unfortunately a little bit more generic than you would think at first. The whole aesthetic of the game. But it is kind of just an interesting game. Just the idea that it was pitched to be F-Zero is, like, interesting. You know? Like, imagine the alternate reality where F-Zero is Tube Slider. I bet in that universe we get more F-Zero games, because Miyamoto wouldn't feel so trapped. He gave that interview like a decade ago, where he was like, no new F-Zero game, because we can't think of a way to innovate on it. And the secret meaning of that is F-Zero GX is too perfect, we can't top it. Nagoshi is a master. But if Tube Slider came out, there would be some room for innovating in F-Zero still. Have to make a game that doesn't suck. Well, even with the better engine, I'm still in 8th. The better engine hasn't helped my placement at all. I do think I'm going faster though. Like on the first lap, I finished in 9th instead of 11th, which is an improvement. But like, damn. Game is impossible. I guess 6th is better than 7th, but it's still not better than 5th, which I got on the first attempt. And they don't even tell you. It's really annoying that they don't tell you like what your overall time was, so I can't tell if I did a better job or not. People have been pitching Tube Slider tier ideas to him for decades straight. Oh wait, did I not buy the 600G engine? Hang on, I think I didn't have it. I think I didn't have it for or when I hit continue, it might have just booted me back to before I bought it. I think that's what just happened. Yeah, I hit continue and it just like booted me back to before I bought it. So this seems fucked though. There's no way to go back and undo that I got 4th in Vertigrand. If I knew there was no way to undo that, I wouldn't have done it. I would have never saved that. I would have never in a million years saved that because that makes it so much harder and it's like totally unnecessary. I could have done a lot better in that race. I got rocketed and I got like completely camped by guns, so I could barely boost in that entire race. Like they give you limit in the upper right corner. It seems like if you take longer than 10 minutes on this race, they just give you a timeout. So I guess based on that, you can subtract to see your time. Or, you know, you can just like look at it and say like, okay, my limit is higher, therefore I did it faster. But it's really weird that they don't just give you a time. like every other racing game on Earth. The one number that you would care about. It is a little weird as well that the best lap on this is 1:20, but I think I saw that I was getting like 1:45 laps or something. Like I wasn't getting anywhere close to 1:20. That kind of makes me wonder if I should maybe read the manual to see if I'm not understanding something fundamental about this game. But like, look at this. I'm gonna finish an entire lap and I just haven't seen anybody. There's nobody. They're all completely gone. I'm in dead last. And they gave 11th place mines, so he just keeps dumping mines on me whenever I try to pass him. I didn't pass a single person. And I'm pretty sure that was a 1:46 lap. Like, that lap wasn't even really significantly slower than any other lap I've ever done. And it's just like, no. Come in 12th. This is like by far the worst. Now I feel like I take back what I said 20 minutes ago. I'm starting to suspect some heavy cheating and RNG here. That guy is so close to dead. I wish he would just pass me so I can finish the job. Though I don't think he matters because he's in 10th. If I have to kill that guy to get ahead of him, then we are not in a good place. I might just have to straight up restart the game though. Like, I'm gonna attempt this for a while. I'm not gonna immediately go undo the last hour and 45 minutes of gameplay. We're not gonna restart quite yet. I'm gonna exhaust all my options. But like, third in this feels kind of completely impossible. So there might be no option but to just restart the entire game, because they don't let you restart a circuit. Baffling racing game decisions. Don't show the player what their time is. And then also soft lock them into positions where they can't win, so they have to restart the whole game. Cycling your saves in an RPG is a thing, but cycling your saves in a racing game? Yeah, I want to try that. Well, I do have Scoop. I already have the Shield Scoop. I bought that a while ago. Manual has nothing in it. There's no like, here's some advanced speed tech, you know, press L and R at the same time when you're coming out of turns for a giant speed boost. Nothing like that. How did I get 5th that first attempt? How did I even do that? Okay, so that was 447. That was a 447 limit. That kind of sucks that, kind of sucks that every failed attempt at this also takes over 5 minutes because of the third lap. so now I'm back to before I bought the engine. Let's try feathering the turbo. What does that mean? Now I'm just too poor for everything else. I guess I could buy rockets. Might as well. That might mean like pressing it, like not just holding it down. I feel like that might be what they mean. Getting the larger shield tank, it just occurred to me, it might be like a flat rate that you regen at, in which case the boost won't matter that much. But it might be... If it regens you like on a percentage basis, then having a bigger bar might actually matter a ton. Okay, it's really hard to hit people with these. Got him. Oh shit, he's just dead. I can kill people way faster with the rockets, maybe. I only had to hit him like twice. Maybe the secret is to just bring a bunch of weapons and just kill everyone in my path. That lap was really bad though. I didn't see the lap time. I didn't see the lap time on that, but I ended it in like 10th. Not really good. The thing is, I can then switch to guns. Oh no, it's shared ammo. I can't just switch to guns and finish the job. Okay, hang on. This feathering the turbo thing. I've tried having a much lighter touch on the turbo this time around, as far as not just holding it down, just like tapping it here and there. And this is going like way better than any other attempt. It doesn't seem like the extra shield, like it doesn't matter that much though, because it's not applying the regen as a percentage, it's just like regen at a certain rate, so it's not helpful to have the extra bar that much, even though it does seem to pretty much double the size of the bar. Come on, the two dudes I need to pass are both right there. I'm like out of turbo practically. I'm not gonna be able to catch him, man. Man, that was 138. So that was 450. No, I looked at it wrong. That was like a 450 or a 451 limit. So that was faster even with the worse engine. That was a better attempt, but only by a few seconds, and that jumped me from 7th to 5th, so there's definitely a lot of variance in this. I want to try something. Leech engine. I want to see if I can steal extra boost from people. But maybe engine plus different technique when boosting will do something. Check that out. I can just steal boost from him. Fucking mines, dude. This is still going so bad. Like, I'm in 11th. How? The mines are such a problem. I feel like it's random what weapons the enemies have, and if a guy decides to bring mines, how the fuck am I ever gonna pass him? There's so many guys with mines in this level. Holy shit. I feel like I just like RNG'd into the worst possible race. Everyone has mines. You just can't get close to them. And because they all start in front of you, like the mines won't work for me because I start in 12th. But because they start in front of you, they can just make themselves like horrible bastards to try to pass. And there's nothing I can do about it. Like, that was a 142 flat lap. That was actually a really good lap, and I'm in 9th. I think the engine doesn't matter because they just match my speed. Like, I think it's one of those types of games where it's just no matter how good of an engine I buy, the computers will always just have also that engine. So there's zero reason to upgrade the engine. The leech hasn't really worked out for me. At all. That was a 450 flat limit. And that was 6th. That was 2 places worse, even though it was the exact same length in the end. Let's see, I'm trying to do math. That would be 5... 2 minutes plus the 3. That'd be 5 plus 6 seconds. So we would have like a 4:54. Yeah, sure. Oh yeah, that image has been floating around for years. Someone sends me that like every month. Use the left analog stick to push the bike forward downhill. I have not been doing that. I'll try it. Oh yeah, look at that. You can actually adjust the weight. Huh. Huh. That's interesting. Look at my place already. That's before they turned on boost. That has to just be a coincidence, right? There's no way I just actually made that big of a difference by holding forward and back up and down the hills. But also, you can't deny that I am gaining on people pretty hard whenever we go into a hill. Aw, shit. That just did so much damage. Killing that guy is actually good, because he's decent. That guy matters enough to be worth killing. That dude in front of me is gonna die. Alright, someone else immediately took his place. Yeah, okay, so like... Well, never mind. I wasn't thinking about that right. I think it's making a huge difference, though. I think it's unironically making a pretty huge difference. Holding up and down on the hills, like, damn. Okay. I just gotta hold on to this. Third place is right behind me. I'm trying to be careful with my health because I'm afraid of getting murdered. That would be so depressing. Like, I just want to have a nice and comfy finish. That guy just flamethrowered me really hard because that's what the weapon he's got. I'm okay with that. Just everybody else, don't touch me, please. I'm even okay with getting passed by the guy behind me and going into third. That would be totally fine because third is not fourth. Just as long as he doesn't decide to kill me. That's fine. That's literally okay. But also I'll pass him back anyway. Alright, we're in there. And that was like a 4:54 limit, so that was my best race. That was like a 4:54 or a 55. Alright, damn, we are out of the soft lock. I was afraid there. I really thought I was gonna have to, like, start the whole game over. Yeah, it's like, in Crash Nitro Kart, the game was getting really, really hard, and then right at the end, we checked the manual and discovered what the boost mechanics were. Crash Nitro Kart has some really weird boost mechanics, and once I learned that, it made everything make so much more sense. Do I have any money? Now I'll buy the better engine. Now I've learned my lesson, though. Now we don't move on unless I place, like, first or second. I will not keep anything worse than maybe a third if the race seems hard. Oh, here's the race with that song in it. Look at all these people I'm passing. Literally the only thing that changed is I hold up and down now. Oh great, mines. And now I'm in 11th. Thank you, mines. It's been real. Oh. Well, okay. Oh, this time I kept the engine. I don't understand. Hang on, I have to send a message to FruMcGuffin. Okay. So you never know what you'll find in the manual. You never know what kind of gems you'll find in the manual. Yeah, I really feel like the strat in this game is just reload the race until nobody has mines. Mines are so bad. This song rules, by the way. Just so we're clear, I'm in support of the Hey DJ Gimme a Fat Beat song. If I were the DJ, I would be giving him a fat beat. Welcome, careful drivers. That sign said, yeah, careful. Wait, there was just a sign over there that fucking said wipeout on it. Hang on. Did anybody see that? Did I read that right? I swear there was a sign that just straight up had the wipeout logo on it. And yes, I am doing the pie thing. We got important shit to work out, although Froob is also streaming, and he never responds to anything during stream. Froob is an actual good streamer, so he doesn't spend his streams paused in-game while looking at Discord, like I do. I must just be like destroying everybody in this race right now. They've been gone since partway through lap 2.
Warning, shields low. Warning, shields critical.
In the future, not only will Acclaim still exist, but they'll be bigger than ever before. To me, that's a dystopia. That's a dystopian future. All games are made by Acclaim. Yeah, that's worth saving. So, like, imagine if you got 7th on this thing, and then you had to come in 1st in the last race, and you saved. So if you screw up, you just have to, like, if you can't come in 1st, you just gotta start the whole game over. Check this out. Got that rear wheel drive. We just passed everybody. I'm just holding down on the analog stick. Later, losers. Literally going like 600 miles an hour uphill, just gently tapping the boost and holding down. Whoop, wrong direction. Ugh. Me and the computer just riding the wall. That guy's good enough that he should probably... He warrants murder. He's earned it. This is honestly a pretty chill game after you get way out ahead. I'm just kind of vibing. I think the combination of tap the boost to don't hold it, and also the up and down, especially the holding up and down on the hills, just like so much tech. Yeah, once you break out of the rubber banding and get out of weapon range, things become a lot more chill. You just have to get out from behind all the guys with mines. I'm still placing 19 seconds over the best lap listed though. Interesting. For this I just need 7th. So like, yeah, I assume the best lap has to be like max upgraded. It's the only explanation. I don't know. This does take place in the year 23 something. I forget if I think they gave an exact year at some point, but it takes place in the 2300s. I feel like probably multiple planets. That's my guess. Well, there was was it 2230? There was one of the racing teams, when we were reading the bios yesterday, one of the racing teams was like, proudly established in 2217, or like some date from the 2200s. Amount of unnecessary damage I just caused this guy. I'm not sorry. Vixen 2218. It's probably the 2200s then. Yeah, the Extreme G Creed. Live, earn, burn. We live by these rules. Yeah, that's probably current year. So this game takes place in 2230 then. I think separate planets. I think it's gotta take place on a bunch of planets. Ooh, there were just mines in the middle of the road from no one. Or from someone all the way up there. Kind of sad that I couldn't kill him. He was really close to dead. Dude, the mines. Why'd they have to put a guy all the way in the front with mines? No, okay, I dodged them that time. Literally, it's the guy in second place. This makes this a massive pain in the ass. I only need 7th, and I'm pretty sure that because this is the last race in the cup, nothing I do here matters for future races. Like, I'm okay to just, as long as I don't come in 7th. Oh, I was totally holding the wrong direction on that hill. Whoops. Whoops. I was holding up when I should have been holding down. I was like, damn, I'm going real slow on this for some reason. I was doing it completely wrong. That's the reason. Can I kill you? Damn. 5th, unfortunate. That's fine. We're still literally fine. Alright, back to the Cesium League. And yeah, like it seems like when they give you, like earnings is your overall career earnings. Yeah, we gave up on Leech. Leech wasn't that important. But it seems like the 2-win earnings are just set to be whatever your earnings are currently, plus a bit more, so that the numbers always work out the same, where if you place in first, like it's the first 7th relationship is kind of how they've worked out the math. If that makes any sense. So if you're awful on the last race and just barely scrape by, then it doesn't go forward, because then they set the next goal accordingly. Francium looks like it might just be one course. It's interesting. It's the ultimate race, Pion 6. I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick. Give me like 2 minutes. I'll be right back, and then we'll take on the Cesium League hard mode or whatever this is. Alright, let's get it. Giant hill right at the start. Goodbye. Everyone else loses speed on the hill. I gain speed on the hill. The computer just doesn't know about the tech. Like, I wouldn't be gaining on them if they also knew the tech. It works because they don't do it, and I do. Of course, there's a guy with mines. There's always mines. The mines are so OP. They're like specifically anti-player. They're not even good for anything else. They're just to fuck with you. Like, look at this. I can't pass him because he keeps mining at the computers, and then the mines stick around and you like can't see them. That guy's EMP sphere isn't very cool too. That guy got hit by a mine. They make you slow down so much. This is the first race, so I kind of need like actually good placement in it. This isn't great. Fuck you, I'm just quitting. I'm just quitting and we're gonna reload when they don't have mines anymore. You just can't even see it coming. Like, the hope here is that because of the big hill at the start, I'll just get in front of whoever has the mines before they activate weapons. Nope, it's the guy right in front of me. Of course it is. I just gotta boost past him. Nope. That didn't work at all. Okay. It's him. It's the guy in third. I just used like all of my boost. I think there were multiple dudes with mines. Mines are such an asshole-ish weapon too, because they don't even help you win. They just help you put down people who are behind you. Like, he's not getting any... He's not attacking the guy in front of him. First and second place just get to gain more and more distance on all of us. He's just like their bodyguard in third. You're to be a piece of shit and make sure nobody passes him specifically. Not that he's gonna win anyway, it's just like... super dumb. Yeah, I don't know. If you press B, you look behind you. So there would be a way to manually aim them. But it would just be really inconvenient because you'd be constantly checking behind you. Like, where did those mines even come from? Someone placed those like 5 minutes ago, and they're just now getting back to us. And XGRA mines can one-shot. They made the mines even stronger. No, 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 okay. The guy right in front of me has them. Alright. No, I thought I passed him. He just boosted right back in front of me. Okay. That guy also has mines. Fourth had mines. Third had mines. Come on. Everybody's got the mines. Mines. Man, why? I'm pretty sure it's random what weapons they bring. Maybe the odds of them bringing better weapons goes up with time. Like in these later races, they have a better odds of bringing better weapons or something. Or they're just hard-coded too, but it seemed like the weapons were random. Because I would get mines sometimes and then no mines other times when I was reloading before. Now it's just all mines all the time. Maybe it's time I invest in the rockets and just start killing all of these assholes. You just can't even see it coming. And it's so tiny, but it always hits. This track has tons of weapon refills too, so they just don't even... like, they don't even care. They're never gonna run out. Ugh, way too much speed on the uphill. I was gaming too hard. In first place, but I have no boost and barely any health. This position's kind of insecure. I hope it works. First place on this race would be really nice. Uh-oh. He's got the arrow. Go away. Go away, dude. Maybe I should buy the reverse guns, just so that, like, if some guy wants to come at me like this after I'm in first, I can just get rid of him. Come on, dude. Let me have this. Thank you. How annoying. Yeah, let's get the rear blasters and see if they're any good. A weapon that acts as a free booster, really? High-powered plasma thrusters. Rear turret. There was no new engine, okay. I mean, a weapon that acts as a free booster works for me. I'm fine converting all my ammo to boost. Temporarily increases velocity. Yeah, check that out. It does just work like a booster. It is literally just more boost. Forgot this was that track. Damn. I got hit by so many of those mines. That sucks. I'm like dead. And an 8th. I really just need these guys to stop having mines. I really just need them to stop. I got like 0 boost out of that for some reason. It gave me nothing. I really just need to get in front of that guy. That's the guy who's been getting me with the mines this whole time. Oh no, there's more. There's more. I don't think I can make this jump, but I kind of want to try anyway. I think I'm just gonna die if I go for this jump. Nope, we're good. Whoa. Okay, more mines. Everyone just starts carrying mines. This is awful. The devs knew. They must have known. They must have known how pure evil the mines are. I'm out of all my everything. I have a much better engine now. Should I just go for the jump anyway, even though I don't have any boost? If I die here, it's not that big of a deal, because this race is bad and I'm not going to win it. Yeah, easy. Last time I was doing that, my engine was way worse, so that's why I'd hit the side and die. Flash mortar literally blinds nearby enemies for a few seconds. I feel like those sorts of things, it's like a crapshoot whether or not they actually do anything to the computer, you know? Like either the devs way over-programmed the blindness mechanic and they just like immediately slam into the closest wall, or like they just don't care and they just go right through it. Oh, okay. So, like, look at that. I was wondering about that as I was buying the weapons. Those icons are for buying weapons. That's how you get those filled in. Wait. Oh, okay, no, I do still have everything. For a second, I thought I didn't for some reason. Wait, this is not... What track is this? This is not that track I was stuck on. This should be that track I was stuck on. It's not. Huh, they like swapped it out. Oh, I just need 7. Oh, wait, it's... Wait. No, I have raced on this before, though. Is this the... I'm like, very lost as to where I am in the game right now. Disregard me. Ignore me. Oh, I see what I'm... Yeah. I'm, like, really dumb. The track I got stuck on was in the first cup. Totally different. Totally different part of the game. For some reason, I thought I got stuck here. I did not get stuck here. This track is mostly flat, so I can't use my cheats. This sucks. Rip. I just need 7th. And I mean, yeah, why not Pixel? Honestly, that makes perfect sense to me. Hydroelectric's not like burning gas or coal or whatever. You know, if you want to be a giga nerd about it, like, sure, it would be using nuclear power, but like, why not some hydroelectric? You just set up a turbine under a waterfall and get free electricity. Who can complain about that? Okay, the rain in the game started, and I literally was like, is it raining outside? And I paused to go look out my window. And then as soon as I paused, the rain sound stopped, and I realized I was a giant dumbass. I didn't get any weapon refill off of that. Okay. I got boxed out by the mines. I mean, look how realistic the game is. It's realistic rain effect. I think you would be fooled too. Dude, I'm getting like no weapon refill off of any of these. I keep missing. Everybody up here has mines. Everybody up here has mines. It's just like the sweatiest racing. What you wouldn't give for some rain. Well, it's been an unbelievably rainy summer here in New Jersey so far, so maybe move to New Jersey. It's nice here, I promise. It's just also rained, like, at least half the days for the last month and a half. More, maybe. Cool. Yeah, it's because all the rain's been going to New Jersey. All the rain's coming here and the rest of the world is just dry. Alright. That's 7. Oh. We're gonna have to do this 4 times, aren't we? That was only the 2nd speed class. That... See, like we did the 250s, then we did the 500s, now we're doing the 750s, and then we get to do the Francium at the end of the 1000s. We're doing all this shit 4 times over. That sucks. Yep, back to lithium. I guess those were bronze. Then we just did the silvers. Then we're gonna do the golds. And then we're gonna do the platinums or something. Unbelievable. This game was almost short, and it just isn't. And every single fucking driver is just gonna have mines. Like, you already know. You already know. That's the thing. Oh, and the numbers are getting harder. Look at that. Position required 5. Not that it matters, because I pretty much save scum unless I come in first in everything. But, like... Man, dumb game. Dumb game. I'm literally going to be dodging everyone's mines constantly for the entire rest of this game. There's no escape. Ugh, that's probably what the blindness effect is.
Warning.
Is going terribly because of all of the goddamn mines. They're everywhere. I just hit like 4 of them. They literally, I swear they lock onto you. I swear they lock onto you somehow. They're so fucking tiny, and at the same time, you just hit all of them. This game is shit, dude. I can't believe they're making me do this. This is only the 3rd of 4 times through this as well. Like, When we do this on 1000G, it's gonna be an actual nightmare. I think the issue is that they're buying more and more weapons after every race. So like, over time, more and more of them bought the mines until we're just now in this position where all of them have mines. Hey ID, thanks for the 18 months.
Shields low.
Don't know anything about this, but it looks fast. It is fast. All you need to know is the goddamn mines are so awful. And they're making me play through the whole game 4 times to beat it. And each time, the mines just get worse and worse. Okay. Alright, we're in a pretty good spot here. Let's pray for nothing stupid. Alright. If you could just get into first, it's so easy. It's so easy, but you just have to get into first. Somehow. I guess so. I forget who told me to put the Dark Souls 2 corn on the box art, but that was before we knew just how much I would have to play this game and just how bad the mines were. So I don't think the person who suggested Dark Souls 2 knew that this was the Dark Souls of racing games, but it is the Dark Souls of racing games. Dude, that effect is really annoying, too. If that gets used on me near a turn, I'm done. There's no coming back from that. Yeah, I thought I knew. I really thought we were about to beat the game, and I had my score all worked out. I was like, I know exactly what number I'm gonna give this game. And then reality set in. I should probably get the weapon charge increase, since I'm using the weapon as just like a secondary boost. good thing to have. At least they're not going over 3 laps. I was kind of afraid in the back of my mind that they would actually make this a 3-lap race, or a 4-lap race, and that when I did it on 1000G, it would be 5 laps, which would just be the worst thing ever. Dude, as the car gets faster, there's just more and more going in and out of Mach 2. That effect is just gonna keep happening. What's especially bad about the mines is that they have physics and bounce around, which makes them very hard to avoid, but also if you touch one, they tank your speed really hard, and they do a lot of damage, which, this is F-Zero, so damage is boost. So not only do they ruin your speed, which completely ruins your attempt at getting ahead of the guy who just dropped the mines, but they also take away your boost, which just makes you even slower, so it's like... Well, I think it's miles per hour, because it happens around like hang on, speed of sound. Yeah, 767 miles per hour. That's pretty much exactly about when it happens in this game. So I'm pretty sure that the units in the bottom right is miles per hour. Just need 5th in this. Also, I'm wrong. It's Mach 1. But you know what I mean. This is the race I was stuck on for a while, because we didn't know about the holding up and down trick. Yeah, you have to upgrade your guy. So you have to, like, buy the weapons. You have to buy engine upgrades that make you go faster. There are 1 or 2 other things you can buy. You can buy, like, extra shield, which I did a long time ago. Better regen rate when you're driving over the things, which I did a long time ago. At this point, I've pretty much bought everything I care about. I could buy mines, but they wouldn't really do any good. Because, like, the whole reason why mines are effective is that I'm starting in 12th. These guys are not starting in 12th. Once you pass someone, they basically stop mattering. You just have to pass them by a little bit, and then they're just, like, not coming back. So the problem is just that mines make it really hard to pass people. Wow, I totally whiffed on that. Ugh, okay. No, hitting a wall is really not that bad. It's not good. It's not good to hit walls, but it could be worse. Like, to pass anyone, now that everyone's got mines, you have to just, like, build up a bunch of boost, get kind of close to them, constantly dodge all of their shit, and just, like, slam the boost button to try to get so far ahead of them that they can't boost back in front of you. That's the other thing about the CPU. They save their boost for when you pass them. That the instant you pass them, they just repass. Okay, see, like, that guy's probably gone now. Oh, damn. That sucks. I did not realize my shields were that bad. I should really buy these now that we're using the weapons as boost. I should buy these instead of the next engine, probably. But I totally just bought the next engine. Man, 9th after the first lap. I blame mines. It's mine's fault. Well, if you were here when I was on ice level last, we played through the whole game. The problem is you have to play through the whole game 4 times. So that was our second playthrough of the game, and we're now back here on the third. I wouldn't describe myself as stuck here yet. I only have to come in 5th, which isn't that bad. My health is awful. I think I'm just dead. I think I'm just gonna die to walls again. Or that. Yeah, so much for a short game. The game is 13 tracks, but they make you play the first 12 tracks 4 times over on every difficulty. Health is the blue to red one. In the bottom right. That's your health and your boost, same as F-Zero. The green one is whether or not I'm holding down the A button, which seems a bit useless. And then the meter on the left is ammo. Do we have powerful lore? No. I'm just gonna have to be good at the game. There's no shortcut, there's no trick. Oh, like actual lore, like the story. When we started the game, you had to pick a team, and every team had like 2 paragraphs of backstory, which is pretty good. Every team has like their own little thing. One team is like the team from the company that invented anti-gravity. One is like the all-women team. One is the controversial team. One is the team that likes to be on TV. I didn't really understand their theming. But they had like a loves the spotlight type of thing going, that one team. I think ultimately I picked the team with the ugliest logo because they said they were controversial and that sounded fun. But none of this is played in at all. Like, that was just like flavor text. There's no cutscenes or anything. There was one team whose gimmick was that they were privately funded, which doesn't make any sense because they're all privately funded, I figure. Unless this is like a publicly funded cultural thing. Like, that's sumo wrestling in Japan is sort of a sport, but also the whole thing is just run by the government. It's not like a private thing. So like, maybe Extreme G Racing is the same way. Except for that one team that's privately funded.
Warning.
Gotta be careful. It's on right now, actually. I think today's day 3 of the current tournament. I kind of fell off the train when they took down the English stream off Twitch, and you have to watch it with the Japanese commentary, because I have no idea what they're saying. I do still follow a Japanese restreamer, so I see when it's on, and maybe poke my head in there for 5 minutes. The lines are so bad. I just have to come in 5th, so 4th is okay. 4th is okay with me, if that's how it goes. I think I died to like 1. Nah, I would survive a mine. I don't think I would survive 2 mines. I'll take 3rd. Just don't pass me. Thank you. 3rd's cool. More money. Alright, there's the Lithium Gold Cup then. Yeah, NHK copyright strikes people, but the other broadcaster of it doesn't give a shit. Which is unfortunate, because the NHK stream was like 2 hours, no ads. Perfect. English official commentary by a weird old Australian guy. Perfect. Perfect stream. Whereas the Abema is like ads fucking everywhere, annoying dubstep. We're gonna get the weapon scoop. Actually, wait, I can just buy both of these. I'm rich. I can just buy both of these. You know what we're gonna do? It's time to start cycling our saves, just in case. Just in case of things. We're gonna do that. Even though technically I'm not saved into any corner right now, but I kind of want to like Like, if I lose this, I don't want to have to go rebuy that stuff. That's why I made that save. No, AI 95. Well, probably not. I assume after I do this on 750, I'll have to do it all again on 1000. Because, next to the Francium Cup, it says 1000G. Whereas these are 750 that I'm doing right now. So I think we're going through the 750s right now, and then we'll have to do it all again on 1000. If we're lucky, they'll have done something where, like, the last cup is just, like, the only 1000. It's, like, in its own league. If we're lucky, it'll be like that, but I doubt we're gonna get lucky. I have a feeling we're playing the whole game 4 times. Oh yeah, weapons. The weapon refill is so good. Struggling to get into 8th here though. Hey DJ. Give me a fat beat. This song rules. It says, like, apparently this is licensed. Apparently this game's soundtrack is licensed, and it says who wrote each song, or who, you know, who whatevered each song. I hit every single fucking one of that guy's mines. All 5 of them just flew to the side. Cool game. Like, look in the bottom left. Race music by C90, but it doesn't say the name of the song or anything. And you can't pick the music. So this is unfortunately the only time we get to hear, "Hey DJ, give me a fat beat." Otherwise, we'd definitely be listening to this, like, every single race. The fat beat would be so given by the end of this thing if we could just pick music. Well, if you look at it, like right there, those mines were bouncing downhill, right? But I've seen the mines go uphill before as well. So, like, it's just a little weird. Like, look at those mines going uphill. That's not physics. I mean, I guess this is zero gravity racing. So fair enough. But, like those ones literally flew up the hill and then stopped in front of me. Like, the mines are definitely some kind of, like, homing mine. Designed to just stick themselves in front of you. Hey DJ by double figures. Who's C90 then? Was he going by C90 at the time? Whoa. I just got stopped. What was that? That might have been some weapon that we haven't seen yet. My bike just stopped. that's real bad. Third place. Am I gonna go with this? Like, look at what hitting a mine does. It's just like, you just stop. It completely ruins everything. This game is insane.
Shields critical. Ammo exhausted.
Yeah, third. I'm gonna keep this as a second save. I'm gonna keep this as my AAA save. Just in case. That might not be good enough. Because the other cool thing about this game, for people who weren't here an hour and a half ago, is that you can soft lock yourself in this racing game by saving yourself into unwinnable positions, or nearly unwinnable positions. Like, if you come in 5th in that first race, Atra Daitoshi, which is like fake Japanese, Atra, then like Cirrus Canyon would ask you to come in 1st. And it might just not even be possible to come in 1st in Cirrus Canyon because it's way too hard. And you don't have the right stuff for your bike or whatever. Like, you can totally save yourself into those positions, and I nearly did earlier. I had to win a really hard race to not restart the game. Oh, I'm still too poor. And there's no way to restart a league. This is just a really weird game. Yeah, we'll get one more Hey DJ, at least. I might be going back there if I can't come in 3rd in this. But, oh, I went the wrong way. Whoops. I was supposed to go to the right in that canyon. Man, haven't seen basic bullets like that in forever. Still only 5th. Oh god, so many mines. Third and second both just dumped mines at the same time. No, they can't stop. Shit. Didn't think it was that bad. Didn't think my shields were that bad. Yeah, it would be kind of hard. I'm not sure it would be a very useful mini-map. I think it would be more useful if they did like the midway radar thing, using that giant bar on the left side of the screen. Or like it's a straight line and you're in the center, and then like you see the arrows in front of or behind you, you know? Like tell you how close or how far people are. A lot of like N64, well, all of them, all the midway racing games from that era have that. So I've always thought of that as the midway thing. Man, at this speed, it's really hard to not just ride the walls on every turn. This game doesn't have brakes, so like... taking the turns is kind of tricky. You've got the air brakes, the left and right air brake. But there's no conventional slow down button. I feel like I was just holding the boost button there, and I was going 600 miles an hour, and I still wasn't getting any closer to the guy who just passed me. He was just chilling. He was just absolutely chilling in front of me. Really makes you think. Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button. Like, why am I slamming into a wall all of a sudden? Because I've been playing this for 3.5 hours and still don't know what the buttons on the controller do. Well, I think this is just unwinnable. Oh, okay, now it's very unwinnable. I feel like that's the exact same spot that I died in last time. Just constant wall damage at this speed is like a real problem. I wasn't really concerned about it before, but like at this speed, now it's kind of a real problem. Yep, the mines are really bad. I'm boosting and he's not, and I wasn't gaining any distance on him. Why are racing games a genre where they just decided that the AI needs to cheat in every single one of them? It's just a convention of racing games that the computer plays by completely different rules. Yeah, this game was pretty good. I was really enjoying the first, like, playthrough and a half of it. Before everyone got mines, and it got really, really hard. No, my shield is so bad now. That sucks, dude. You can't see them coming at all. It's just awful. Like, the mines are single-handedly ruining the game for me. No, that's all of my boost for the whole lap. It's over. This guy literally followed me down the slow route, said he could do that. Thanks. One inch before the shield. Man, this game just got really bad really fast. Can't even finish this race. I need third. Which, I've never been in third in this race yet, by the way. Haven't been able to pull that off. I feel like I just gotta get lucky, dodge lots of mines to get ahead of people really fast. And then I can do it. Gotta dodge a lot of mines. Like, look, I'm in second. Because I dodged a lot of mines. By complete chance. I have no boost anymore, and I'm just gonna get mined to death by the guy in first.
Ammo
if I'm in first, I can... Nope. Back to dodging mines. Or not, because he didn't get the, he decided to not refill his weapons, so he might just be out. He might just be out for now. If I can just get in front of him to where I don't have to worry about him anymore, we're so in there. He got really far ahead of me. There's still no weapon refill for a while though. So I've got time here where he can't mine me because he's out. I have to not die though. I'm like out of boost and my shield is really low. I have to be careful to not hit too many walls. I could still completely ruin this for myself really easily. Be careful on the turns, but I can't be too careful or he could actually catch back up. Alright, we're in there. Whew. Yeah, see, you just need to get like a good lucky start where you can pass a ton of people right at the start before they, like right as they're taking the mines out. You just slam on the boost and hope you get past all of them without their mines touching you. And that sets you up so nicely for the rest of the race. The fact that that guy decided to not refill his mines for the third lap as well was like super clutch. Oh, I just saved over the tapioca file, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Well, that's fine. That's fine. We're not getting a better position than this anyway. I have to take third in Oceania. Hopefully that's fine, and I didn't just, like, soft lock the shit out of myself. I can get third. I have to be able to do that. This track's kind of hard, though. But yeah, the way the math works, it seems like it used to be you have to average 5th, and now, starting with 750, you have to average 3rd. I got this. I wish I had your confidence. It's gonna take a bunch of attempts because I have to relearn the course and everything. It's gonna take a while for me to stop slamming into every single wall. Yo, lap record? That might be my first time ever actually getting one of those. Now my engine is finally good enough, I guess. I don't even know what hit me.
Ammo exhausted.
That must have been a rocket or something. Or there was just a random mine on the track. That happens, because the mines also stick around forever like that. Whose mine was that? Who knows? Could have come from anywhere. Yeah, this game, dude. This actual game. Just gotta race as perfectly as I can until it's time to go and dodge all the mines, and then we do that and we pray. Missed a lot there. Well, I feel a lot better about this race than I did about the last track, to be honest. Like, I'm in 4th right now, and this is only my 2nd attempt. Ugh. So many mines on the healing thing. I have, like, no boost. I have a little bit, actually. This could be worse. But I'm afraid to use it. Mines on the upside down part? Okay, cool. I'm in the place I need to be in, but that's, like, not good, because that just means there's a guy in front of me who's going to be dumping mines the whole lap. Like, really, it's not so much that I care about being in 1st, because it doesn't matter if I take 1st here or 3rd. It's because I don't want that guy in front of me dumping mines. He's going to get me killed. No, no, no. Okay. 1st place is right there. That's fine. That's fine. 3rd. We're done with that. Done with Rubidium League for the 3rd time. God damn, this game. About halfway through, this just became the dodging mines game, and nothing else matters. I am gonna stop for today. This seems like a good stopping point. We have Cesium 750 to go, and then probably 1000 of all 3 of those. And then we get to do Francium at the end. And then I get to stop playing. So hopefully I'll beat this tomorrow. Hopefully I'll be able to beat this tomorrow. We'll see how hard it gets. The thing about Francium that kind of scares me, it might be like a... Francium, it's just one race, but I bet they want me to come in first in it. That's a bit scary. I kind of stopped coming in first in these things. But I am gonna head out. So, thanks everyone a ton for watching my Extreme G3 stream. Yeah, someone call Arius, it's Francium. I will see you hopefully tomorrow for more Extreme G until we beat it, or until I give up for the day.